Hi guys, it's Ru the tutor here. So today we'll be doing part 2 of fractions. So today I'll just be basically taking you through a pictorial representation of fractions using a circle and cutting it into slices so that you can see the various representation of fractions to reinforce or to reinstill what we previously mentioned about fractions. Okay, so let's get into it. In the top left corner, we can see 1 over 1. So 1 over 1, that means that it's a whole. So every time you have a whole number, it is going to be, the denominator is going to be equal to the numerator is going to be equal to the denominator. Because the idea is if you divide the numerator by the denominator, you're supposed to get 1. You'll go back to getting a whole number. So that is how you deal with fractions in terms of whole numbers. So this will make more sense when we are adding, subtracting fractions, or when we're comparing fractions. Then, and the middle top row at the top, as you can see, we have a half, right? A half is simply when you slice something in half, so you have 2 equal halves, right? So that is how you deal with the half. And then next to that is a third. So when you cut the circle into 3 equal pieces, or like think of it as a cake, when you cut it into 3 equal slices of cake, that would be a third of the cake. Then to the extreme left on the second row, we have a quarter. So a quarter is when you cut the circle into 4 equal parts. So, 4 equal parts, each fourth, 4 equal parts. So that would be a quarter, or 1/4, or a quarter. And then we have 1/5. 1/5 is when you cut the circle into 5 equal parts. And as you can see, the shaded area being the fifth. Then we have 1/6. That is when we cut it into 6 equal pieces. And then we have 1/6. The same for the bottom row. The bottom row to the extreme left, as you can see, we have 1/7. That's when you cut the circle into 7 equal pieces, and I've just shaded one piece to show you what 1/7 looks like. And then the same with the lowest row in the middle. So the lowest row, the middle column, we can see that's 1/8. And then we move on to that, in the lower row, and in the lower corner, the lowermost corner, we see we have 1/9. That's when we cut the circle into 9 equal pieces, and then we shed one section, or one piece of it, and then that will give us a ninth. So this is how we represent fractions. So the objective of this is to help you guys visualize and to envisage what fractions look like. So this is not a long video. It's just a way to try and further explain fractions as I've introduced them to you guys. And then moving on, we will do more work and do more operations on actual fractions. We will add and subtract proper fractions, because proper fractions are the easiest to operate, and they're less complicated because they're a bit more straightforward, because both fractions have the same denominator. So I will see you guys in the next lesson. I hope this is helping. Please feel free to give me feedback on how I can improve my delivery. I would really appreciate that, because when I get better, you get better. Thank you so much for taking the time to go through this course, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. Until next time, Ru the Tutor, signing out.